Today's budget was framed as a cost of living budget to deal with the rising cost of energy to include the inflationary pressures that the economy is currently facing. Today, the government announced a budgetary package of €11 billion, unprecedented in the history of the state. Some of the personal tax measures that was announced today would include an increase in the standard rate band to €40,000, so therefore that was an increase of €3,200, an increase in the personal tax credit of €75, an increase in the employee tax credit and the earned income tax credit of €75, to include an increase in the home care tax credit of €100. Finally, the government also announced an increase in the 2% USC rate band. Some of the business supports that was announced in today's budget would include the introduction of a temporary business energy support scheme to help Case 1 traders with rising energy costs, which is capped at €10,000 per month. There was an announcement of an extension to the Knowledge Development Box regime for a further 4 years. There's also an announcement of an extension to the KEEP regime to 2025. They also announced some amendments to the R&D tax credit regime to align it with international tax reform. And then finally, the government announced that they were not going to extend the 9% VAT rate currently applied to the hospitality and tourism sector beyond February 2023. Some of the other points to note in today's budget is that the Minister re-emphasised Ireland's commitment to international tax reform. In addition to this, the Minister announced that Ireland would seriously consider options regarding the implementation of a territorial system of taxation. This is a very welcome announcement, as it will certainly help to simplify Ireland's tax regime and also enhance Ireland's competitiveness. Other points to note in today's budget is that the Minister announced a review of the existing REIT, IRF and Section 110 regimes, to include the formation of a working group to look at the taxation of investment funds. Finally, one of the issues that the economic uncertainty has brought into focus is the future sustainability of Exchequer tax receipts. As a result, today the Minister announced that he is committed to developing a medium-term roadmap for personal tax reform, taking into account the recent report of the Commission on Taxation and Welfare.